We are here with the man himself. Congratulations, Lieutenant Governor. I know there was no AC in here, but you're stacked with the lay even right before this hit. How does it feel?
It feels incredible, and I just can't tell people how grateful I am for their vote, for their trust, for their blood, sweat, and tears in our campaign. It's incredible to feel this because Jamie and I and our children can move Hawaii forward together with an army of people that want the best for our people.
And it's been a rough couple of years in Hawaii, with the pandemic. A lot of people touted you for getting us through that. What do you see as the next steps heading into the future?
The next steps are as we come out of COVID, and we can see from the CDC that that's where we're coming. We're coming out of this crisis. The next steps are to build housing for all of our people, to deal once and for all with the homeless crisis, and to take some immediate action to make it more affordable to live in Hawaii. We have a huge swell of support from many different organizations, hundreds of thousands of people, so we all lift it together, and that will be our effort, a singular effort to make the future good for our next generation.
And we know how bruising these Democratic primary fights can be. Obviously you had some tough competition with Kaikahele and Vicky Cayetano. Did you know it was going to be this big of a landslide?
I suspected it would because I spent many hours going door to door myself, talking to people, and I respect anyone who runs for office. I thank Mrs. Cayetano for her nice words that I heard right before we came on. I'm sure I will connect with the congressman at some point. We worked together. We were friends in the past. These are kind of relationships that do get bruised during elections, but we usually come around. I'm a thoughtful, forgiving person, and we all do our best to do that. I would say this, none of that matters. Those fights, those political battles, that doesn't put one person in a house, that doesn't help one person get off the street from a homeless condition, it doesn't help us lower the cost of living. So the politics are now behind us. We will rally to win the nomination now and then the general election, the governorship, but that's when the real great work begins. And I'm so excited, and I really reach out to the whole state to come with us in the general because we're excited to solve problems that have plagued us.
And that could be a tough race. Both of you have been number 2. You both served as Lieutenant Governor, vying for that top spot. What do you make of that race against Duke Aiona coming up?
I wish him well. I know that we have so many tens of thousands of people that are already coming to our side. Anything can happen in an election, but I'll give it everything I've got. And as you can see, this has been a movement. This is not really about me and Jamie so much as a desire to move toward a place where housing is a human right, where homelessness ends, where we actually make sure the middle class can afford to live here. These are things that our party fights for. I fight for a woman's right to health care. These are large distinctions between me and my opponent in the general election. We have the values that Hawaii rallies around, I believe, and I will always fight for them.
All right, Lieutenant Governor Josh Green, congratulations again. Josh Green, as you just heard, now the Democratic nominee for governor going to be facing Duke Aiona in the general election, but obviously he is out here celebrating tonight, and we'll let him get back to his fans that he's talking to here. We'll send it back to you.